Musk.
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk. Elon Musk.
I want to die on Mars, but not on impact. Elon Musk. Hello friends, today we have Elon Musk as our guest. You will learn. Is Elon the prince of the Emerald City? Why did he offer a horse to a flight attendant? What games does Musk prefer? A psycho profile of the richest guy. Why is Musk so drawn to Mars? How could the sun destroy humanity? And finally, is Musk our only chance for survival? The boy from the Emerald City. Musk was born in South Africa to a family that owned emerald mines in Zambia. Yes, while other kids played in sandboxes, little Elon grew up in the luxury of the apartheid era. Some believe that it was this wealth that gave Elon his start, not his praised self-made story. However, other sources suggest that after his parents' divorce, his mother, May Musk, raised 3 children under limited financial conditions. They wore second-hand clothes and often ate inexpensive food like peanut butter sandwiches and stewed beans. Despite their modest circumstances, Elon showed a deep interest in books and technology from an early age. At age 9, he had read the entire Encyclopedia Britannica and was fascinated by science fiction, which helped develop his imagination and knowledge. At age 12, Elon independently developed and sold video game called Blaster for $500, demonstrating entrepreneurial spirit. Whether he had emeralds in his childhood or not, one thing is clear: he grew up a unique child. Elon offered the horse to a flight attendant. In May 2022, media reports claim that Elon Musk, CEO of SpaceX and Tesla, was accused of sexual harassment. According to Business Insider, the incident allegedly occurred in 2016 aboard a SpaceX private jet. The flight attendant claimed that Musk offered to buy her a horse in exchange for sexual favors. In 2018, SpaceX reached a non-disclosure agreement with her and paid $250,000 as part of a settlement. Elon Musk denied the allegations, calling them politically motivated and intended to damage his reputation. Whatever the truth, it's quite a story.
Thank you.
Friends, what do you think? How many horses does Musk have? And is he ready to give them away to anyone, or only for a reason? Maybe it's just my hallucination. Share your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss our next epic adventure. What games does Musk prefer? Elon is an unusual personality. He manages to build a tech empire, raise a dozen children, and fire officials after getting a position in the US government. And also he loves playing games, computer games. He can't stand sports, golf, and the like, but he adores virtual stimulators such as Deus Ex. Musk praised the original game for its deep plot and well-developed world, reflecting themes of cybernetics and human evolution. He also plays Overwatch, BioShock, Mass Effect 2, Fallout 3, Saints Row 4, and Kerbal Space Program. According to Musk, all of this helps him reboot his brain and get into the right mindset for tackling his...
Overwatch is amazing.
Overwatch is amazing. Yeah, generally Blizzard does great stuff. Well, there's Hearthstone.
I haven't tried that one yet.
Yeah.
I know people love it.
A psycho profile of the richest guy. What do we know about Elon Musk's psychological profile? Asperger syndrome. Elon Musk has been diagnosed with Asperger syndrome, a form of autism spectrum disorder characterized by difficulties in social interaction and communication. Musk himself has emphasized that his unique way of thinking and behaving is linked to how his brain works due to this condition. Loneliness. Elon has repeatedly shared his feelings of loneliness despite his active professional life and numerous achievements. In interviews, he noted that his tight schedule and constant busyness sometimes lead him to spend nights alone. For example, while working on the Starship project, he often stayed alone in his small house without company, which intensified his sense of isolation. These revelations suggest that despite outward success and constant activity, Musk deals with internal struggles related to loneliness. Romantic relationships. Loneliness affects his personal life. One of Elon Musk's most high-profile romantic scandals was his turbulent and controversial breakup with actress Amber Heard. Their relationship began in 2016, shortly after Heard's divorce from Johnny Depp, and was surrounded by rumors of drama, toxicity, and emotional instability. Musk repeatedly stated that the breakup was very difficult for him, even admitting that he was very much in love. Later, their relationship became entangled in the legal battles between Heard and Depp, during which personal messages and rumors of a love triangle involving model Cara Delevingne surfaced. Another widely discussed story was his relationship with the singer Grimes, which began in 2018. That drew attention with their eccentric style and shared passion for technology. In 2020, they had a son with the unusual name XAA12 or simply X. In 2021, Musk announced that they had separated but remained on good terms and continued to co-parent their child. It was later revealed that they had 2 more children together, news that had not been made public for a long time. Why is Musk so drawn to Mars? What was the point of all that talk above? To show that Elon Musk is a regular person. He's also mortal and imperfect. But there is something in him that makes him truly unique. It's his dream of colonizing Mars. Do you think it's just some whim of the richest guy on Earth? Or is there a deeper and more serious reason behind his dream? At one point, Elon said, "I want us to become a spacefaring civilization because that's the only way to ensure our long-term survival." From his speech at the International Astronautical Congress 2016. Musk sees Earth as vulnerable. In his TED interview in 2017, as well as in Joe Rogan's podcast, he repeatedly mentioned threats such as climate change, asteroid impacts, nuclear war, or artificial intelligence that could wipe out civilization. For him, colonizing Mars is an insurance policy for humanity. If Earth becomes uninhabitable, a colony on Mars would allow the species to survive. He also mentioned that there are issues with the Sun we should be aware of, but that we don't often hear about on TV from the experts. How could the Sun destroy humanity? The Sun is the key energy source for Earth, and its activity directly affects the climate. Historical examples such as the Little Ice Age, cooling due to low solar activity, and the medieval warm periods, warming from high activity, show that changes in solar radiation can alter climatic conditions. The influence of solar activity on Earth's climate has varied across different periods. For example, the Dalton minimum, 1790–1830, was a time of low solar activity. During these periods, colder temperatures were observed in Europe and North America, suggesting a possible link between reduced solar activity and climate cooling. This era partially overlaps with the end of the Little Ice Age. In contrast, during the first half of the 20th century, 1900s–1950s, solar activity began to rise after emerging from the minimum. The problem is that the influence of the Sun is greatly underestimated. And although concrete data is limited, there are scientists who suggest that the Sun might ultimately be the cause of global and catastrophic changes, not in millions of years, but perhaps in the very near future. Danish physicist Henrik Svensmark proposed a hypothesis that solar activity, by influencing cosmic rays and cloud formation, plays a key role in climate change. His work Cosmoclimatology, a new theory emerges 2007, claims that changes in the solar magnetic field can explain a significant portion of climate fluctuations. Then there is The Neglected Sun 2013, a book by German scientists criticizing the IPCC for underestimating solar cycles, such as the de Vries and Glisberg cycles, and arguing that climate models overstate the role of CO2 compared to natural factors like the sun. More evidence comes from empirical evidence for celestial origin of the climate oscillations. Nicola Scafetta, 2010, studied correlations between solar activity, planetary cycles, and climate fluctuations. His work suggests that up to 50% of 20th century warming may be linked to the sun rather than greenhouse gases. Is Musk our only chance at survival? Elon Musk sees the sun not only as a source of life, but also as a potential threat capable of destroying civilization, from powerful solar flares to the long-term increase in brightness. Aware of cosmic risks, he is building a path to salvation through SpaceX. Colonizing Mars becomes his mission to give humanity a second home and a chance to survive if Earth becomes uninhabitable. His dream is not just an ambition, but an insurance policy for the future of our civilization. Well, friends, enough of cosmic worries. Elon Musk wants to save us all by leading humanity to Mars. But what do you think? Does his mission inspire you? Or do the scale of threats scare you? Or do you think this is just the screenwriter's schizophrenia? Share your thoughts and don't forget to subscribe.